This episode of Opinionated Facts is brought to you by Kinfolk and Caviar. Kinfolk is a Kentucky-based lifestyle brand offering handmade goods well rooted in the culture. Check them out at kinfolkandcaviar.com and use promo code SSDTV20 at checkout for 20% off.
I know you were something special. Warm breeze, northeast. A kiss so soft.
Welcome to another episode of Opinionated Facts. I'm your host Drizzle. Today we got another special guest in the building. She has changed her name. Zaniah.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty well myself. So recently you just dropped your debut single, Moon.
Yes.
How has the reception been?
It's been great. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from people listening to it. And
Okay. So this has been a long time coming.
Mhm.
What has the process been like since?
it's been a long, long process of different versions of songs, changing the production of the song. It's been about 3 years of that, working with Down to Mars. They've been helping me with all this music that I'm going to be releasing over the next few months. And we've just been really taking our time, making sure that we get it perfect.
Okay. Now how long have you been working on Moon? Did you say you did a lot of different?
Yeah, I wrote Moon when probably about 3 years ago. Actually, I wrote it just in my bedroom, and I was introduced to Malachi by a mutual friend, and he invited me over to their house, Pinky and Malachi's, and I played them the song on guitar, and then we basically came up with instrumentation for it. And then Malachi's computer ended up getting stolen. And so we had lost the original thing that we had, which we loved. It was perfect, but because his laptop got stolen, all the files and stuff were gone, and I don't think he had backed up anything. And so then there was that. And so we worked on other stuff, and then we kind of were dreading re-recording Moon, but then we did it. And then it's just been up until it was finished, just getting the most right version for it. So yeah.
Okay. Doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't seem like y'all had outside of the laptop getting stolen.
That was really the only mishap.
Yeah.
Was the laptop getting stolen.
Yeah. So like the second time y'all did it, that was
the
this
second time we did it, and he made sure to back up the files and stuff. So
Okay. So you mentioned that you play the guitar. Is that the only instrument that you
yeah, I can play piano a bit, but barely. Like I can press notes and read music slightly, but guitar is more of my instrument that I can kind of play and understand.
Okay, well, that's dope. If I could play an instrument, it'd probably be the drums.
Same,
I'm
dude. I love the drums. I actually want to get a drum set.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
like just a small little kit, because I really like beatboxing. So I feel like I would be good at the drums.
You like beatboxing?
I do like beatboxing.
Are you good at
I think I'm all right.
on beatbox?
Okay.
No, don't do it. Just
I have a video on my Instagram of me beatboxing with the guitar.
With the guitar. Wow.
With the guitar while I'm playing.
All right.
So if you want to see that, you can check that out.
I'll check it out.
Zaniah
And
official.
if the beatbox is good next time, I'll let you beatbox it.
Okay. Deal.
But so what's next following Moon?
So we are going to be dropping just singles that I have. The next single that's going to be coming out is Coffee Bean. It's called Coffee Bean, also produced by Down to Mars. So that'll be coming out in about 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay. Now, are they the only producers that you have any music with right now?
They're not. I have, actually, I recently went to New York with them. Malachi's living in New York now, but me and Pinky and his girlfriend, Quee, went up there to finish up a lot of the stuff that we have now. And I made a new song with a producer that they have down there named Alex. And so, yeah. And then I've worked on stuff with Casey Powell, my friend Anthony Keenan. I did some stuff with Dundiff a while ago, but the stuff that I'm going to be like releasing right now is just with Down to Mars. Okay, so
why is that? Have you just chosen to like? Did you want like
the chemistry? The chemistry has just always. I remember when I met Malachi. The stuff he makes, I can just easily create to it, and it's just always been that way. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Now, you said you're dropping a bunch of singles coming up. Are these singles going to be on a project, or how are you?
Right now we were just gonna drop them as singles, but I think after I get all of them out, to kind of maybe package them as an EP or something, to where it's just like a one-stop. These are all the songs with Down to Mars kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's good. No, that's actually not a bad idea to drop singles, just drop music. I feel like a lot of time people, they get too focused and like everybody wants to drop a project, but there's nothing wrong with just putting out good music. You know, everything doesn't have to be a project, an album. Like you can just make music. Right. It's fine. You can just make music. Yeah.
And I think with singles and stuff, I can individually see with each song what are people gravitating to, kind of. Because I feel like all the singles that I do have, they're all, the same pretty much, but they're different in their own little ways. So, yeah.
Okay. Now, I follow you on social media, and when you drop, even before you dropped the song, but once you dropped the song, I've been seeing the past couple of days that you getting a lot of love. Everybody likes it. I haven't seen anybody say anything remotely close to bad. Like everybody loves Moon. Has seeing that like motivated you in any type of way so far?
I think it has motivated me, but it has also made me a little nervous and scared too.
Why is that?
I explained it to someone as like being naked, like first releasing something to the world. It's just scary. But I think the love is definitely made me feel better about it. About the nerves of like putting something out for the first time. Yeah.
No, it could definitely be nerve-wracking.
My gosh.
It could definitely be.
It's overwhelming too.
Yeah. It can definitely, because you don't want people not to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like your biggest fear.
Right.
It's like, I just hope they like it.
Right.
I just hope they like it at the end of the day.
Right.
And so I definitely understand feeling like that, having this first time. But now that you got this song out the way, you're like, you're ready to go. Yeah. You're like, I'll put out a song tomorrow.
Right. We got them all ready, so I'm really ready. There's a few cover arts I still gotta work on. Yeah. I gotta get that ASAP.
Now, do you make those cover arts yourself, or just
well, for Moon, I actually didn't. Pinky helped me do that cover art, and then Kim photoshopped it. Okay. And edited it and got it all together. So yeah, they helped me with that one. This next one is going to be, I think we're still trying to figure out I have a few different options, but I've just kind of taken pictures on my phone and just trying to figure out how to finesse those and make them look cool. So yeah.
Okay. Now, you said your next single is Coffee Bean.
Coffee Bean.
What is Coffee Bean gonna sound like?
Coffee Bean is R&B for sure. It's up tempo. A lot of live instrumentation.
Okay.
It's fun. It's catchy. And I'm probably most excited about that song.
What?
I love that song. Just, it was one of those songs that just pretty much the words came out of me super fast, which usually I spend a lot of time writing songs, but this one just kind of like came out of me. Malachi just was playing the line, the hook pretty much, and like I just came up with something super fast. And I just think it's so catchy and fun.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a complete different vibe from Moon.
I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so.
Now, do you have any like features besides, you know, Malachi and Pinky producing? Do you have any features on these singles coming
I
up?
don't.
Just all you?
Just all me.
That's dope. That's good. It's good to give people a true introduction
Yes.
to you. Now, have you worked with any other artists in the city besides Down to Mars, and you mentioned Casey Powell?
Casey, Rick and Thad. Do you know who they are?
Mm-mm.
Rick and Thaddeus.
What do they do? Like what?
They're producers.
Okay.
They're producers. They're really dope. Like super dope, actually. I have one song with them, but it's not out. Yawns.
Okay.
I'm going blank.
That a producer? All right.
Yawns, he's actually he's a rapper, producer, all that. He does it all. They actually have a feature with him. It's called Favorite Color.
Okay.
On his last project that he did.
Okay. I have to check that out.
Yeah.
Check that. I always like finding out new artists.
Oh, Yawns is dope.
Now, have you decided which is going to be the follow-up single to Coffee Bean?
Yes.
So you already have everything planned out.
Already.
So the song after Coffee Bean, just is it going to be closer to Coffee Bean, or is it going to be closer to Moon?
I would say maybe neither.
It's a whole nother vibe.
I think so.
Okay.
I
So
think
like
it's a
what?
different vibe.
So what kind of music, like the sound, like what do you like for you, like prefer? Do you prefer the more up tempo, or you kind of prefer the
I like
more
ballads.
Moon side of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's which I haven't heard an up tempo song from you yet, so I'm excited to see what it would sound like. But Moon is definitely like it seems fitting. Like,
Would you say that's up tempo?
Moon?
Yeah.
It's not slow.
Yeah.
But it's like not fast.
Yeah.
Like I can see where somebody would say it's a little up speed, a little up tempo. I can see I can see that. But the vibration, if that makes sense, like the energy coming from the song, that's gonna come off as a slow song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not no, Boys to Men type,
right?
But it goes in that type of pocket,
right?
It's like that bag. Like if you're making a playlist, all the songs on this playlist would sound like this, and it would be considered love songs, R&B, slow. You know what I'm saying? So
all the songs are pretty like love songs, pretty much all of them that I have coming out.
Okay. So so no, I like that bag.
Thank you.
Like I told you, it's a great song. it's a great song.
Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure. I mean, you know it's a great song because if you got a good ear for music, you have a good song, and you definitely got actually got one of the better songs I've heard in a while.
Oh.
Like not like.
You.
It's true. I'm not saying like just like from like local artists. I'm saying like it's dope because that's the type of music that I don't say like I prefer, but I like R&B. Like
I want to bring it back. Seriously.
I like that type of, vibe, the Jill Scott, the Badu.
Right.
Like I like that. I like that stuff. So
Yeah.
hearing something like that, I was like, oh this is dope. Like,
thank you.
So I'm glad a lot of people like it. I'm glad you're happy with it, especially with the reception. You already got your plan for what you're gonna do next.
Oh yes.
So you got anything else you want to talk about?
Black Lives Matter.
Speaking of, which some artists get into it, some artists don't. But you living in the city, how has it been the past, was it 2 months since everything kind of hit the fan?
Yeah.
Like how was it, like how has the city been?
It's been heavy. I've been to a few protests and it's heavy. It's extremely tough.
Have you been down there recently, or were you down there?
I went and seen the mural that they just painted on Main Street. And then I went to the Breonna Taylor's park that, I don't know what, Jefferson Square Park?
Yeah, Jefferson Square.
Yeah, I went and hung out there for a few hours. And everyone is just really sticking together, and it's really beautiful to see that. But yeah, that's the most recent thing that I went to. Okay.
Now, were you down there the first initial night?
The first initial night, I was there, but I didn't go to any of the other protests.
Okay. Now, were you there when the rubber bullets and the tear gas, all that? It's like how, what was that experience like?
Well, it was my first protest, and it was heartbreaking, to say the least. Like it was, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I could only imagine. I was watching on,
oh my gosh,
social media, people going live, people, making posts, tweets and posting stuff on their stories, Facebook Live. It was like instant raw news, we were able to see everything. Yeah, and it was like, oh, they really get hit with rubber bullets, or they're throwing the tear gas, and people
they were not,
the pepper balls, and all that stuff. And it's like, man, this is getting out of hand. And night 2 happened, and statue, and it was. I could definitely understand how it was a lot. So
tear gas ain't no joke.
Tear gas, it's. I mean, I heard it makes your skin itch or whatever.
Yeah, my whole face was just like, I couldn't stop coughing, and it just burns. Yeah, it burns bad. Yeah, no, I can only imagine that. When I saw the damage that a rubber bullet did to somebody, I was like, my God. But I seen that the way rubber bullets are supposed to be used, they're not supposed to be shot at you. They're supposed to be shot at the ground, in your to kind of ricochet up and hit you, hit your legs, you know what I'm saying? But they're not supposed to be taking headshots with rubber bullets, because all a rubber bullet is, it's a bullet covered in rubber, so it's it won't penetrate and go through you, but it'll knock a piece of your head off if you hit you at the right spot. So, yeah, it's not supposed to be used like that. It's supposed to be more like a, I don't know what they called it, but it's not a deterrent, but it's non-deadly. We'll say it's non-lethal, but they're supposed to use it a different way. But they were using it we still go shoot at these people in the face with these rubber bullets. So yeah, so now it was yeah, and it was like I said, I was watching from afar. I'm up here and I'm watching my phone. I'm like, yo, this is nuts. You know what I'm saying? And the news people down there, and it was exactly
they getting shot at, and it's
nuts.
It was just pandemonium for days. I couldn't even imagine if I lived downtown Louisville during that time. I'd be like, bro, I can't go outside.
The people that were going every single day. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, they were with it. And there's still people. I don't know if they're Are they still protesting? Are they
I mean,
still?
it's very peaceful.
Yeah.
It's very, very peaceful. I mean, just gathering.
Yeah.
Grilling out.
Yeah, which
praying,
I seen that, like, they go to the park and they stay at the park and everything, and then, like, I think I seen something last week. I think they did like a march towards like the end of the night or whatever, like after, because like I guess they protested earlier, and then they just like kick it at the park, you know, do what they do, barbecue,
right?
People come out,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, they
really
have
beautiful.
fun. Some people selling shirts and clothes and beads and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then like towards the end at the night, you know, they'll clean up and everything, and then they'll do like one last march. Yeah. You know, but it'll be peaceful. There won't be no interaction for real with the police and everything. You know, the police do what they do, and then the protesters are doing what they're doing. Right. So like you said, it is very beautiful. I did see that.
Yes.
I follow a couple of the people that have been like real active, you know, and heavy in it. So I made sure to follow them. Some people on Facebook, some people on Instagram, just to kind of, you know, stay in the loop of everything what's going on, because you know, because they're down there. Some of them are talking to the officials, you know what I'm saying? They're talking to the police, they're getting information, they're in the process of doing whatever they're doing to help Breonna's case finally, you know. I don't want to say be solved, because they know who did it, but come to a close, you know, the correct way. Right. But yeah, no, it's definitely a lot of people who are they're doing the good deed.
They are.
Yeah, they're doing the good deed. They're doing what a lot of us wouldn't do. Right. You know, so shouts out to them.
Shout out to them.
Shouts out to them. Hopefully, like I said, it's not going to come to an end, but this whole situation with Breonna Taylor case, hopefully it can be, you know, justice can be served soon, and we can start moving forward to
a better world.
Yeah, a better world. And like I said, I don't want to say go back to normal, but definitely a better world, a better place. But no, it's been a very dope interview.
Yes, it has. Thank you so much.
No problem. We got a lot of information. We know what's coming up next.
Yes.
At least the next two songs, Coffee Bean and did you name
The Love Show.
The Love Show.
Yes.
Coffee Bean, The Love Show. Zaniah's next two singles. You got any shout outs?
Shout out to Nick Meredith for getting me here to do this interview. Shout out to you for doing this interview. Shout out to my mom and my dad and my sister. Shout out to Down to Mars, Malachi, and Pinky. Yeah. Those are my shout outs.
All right, well, like I said, I appreciate you all for coming here. Shouts out to Nick for getting you here. Yeah, it's been a dope episode. We're out. Peace.
Just can't get it right. Running around and searching. Oh, rainbows after rainstorm.